Okay. All right, Coach. Just talk about what you saw tonight. A much better effort than last night.
Yeah, way better. I mean, obviously Dom was really good. I think if you were to break that thing down, he probably made 3 mistakes, the 2 solo homers and the 1 double, but like 3 mistakes in 7 innings to go out there 7 innings and do what he did to kind of get us going. We talked about momentum being the next day starting pitcher, and he was electric for that stuff. And then Kosera at the end was really good to see for your first career outing. And you saw the fastball velocity, the command of the off speed, like that was electric stuff. And then just the at-bats, there was obviously a noticeable difference in the tenacity of the at-bats. We executed some things offensively, kind of got it going, and then some big swings.
When you compare the team's at-bats from last night to tonight, what did you notice?
Just the way it looked. Like there were some aggressive, violent swings there with less than 2 strikes, and we had some guys battle. We walked when we needed to. We hit and run a couple of times. The bunt game was there. Like there was all parts of the offense kind of rolling in that stretch, and that's kind of how we got to play. Like those little things got to happen, and then we end up running into some balls and driving some balls.
Just talk more about how big it was to get Tyler Kosera to make his UCF debut. I mean, I double-checked with the analytics guys. They said it was 96 he was topping out at.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that's a special arm, and we knew it. We knew it in the fall. We knew it in early spring. He had a little injury that we had to kind of work through. Like I said, we would love for that outing to have been in February, but it wasn't. We were just trying to find the right time to get him his first outing. And that was nice.
I mean, you've needed more arms out of the
Correct.
bullpen. Some guys have gone down unfortunate injury. I mean, how big is that? I mean, this could be another guy that is going to be helpful as you make a stretch run here in conference.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, that's electric stuff no matter who you're playing. The fastball velocity, the breaking ball, just his presence. That didn't really look like a freshman out there, like physically. And not only for like the stretch run now, but this guy's a huge part of our program going forward, and to get him going so he can catapult into what the next stage of his career is.
Yeah, a little bit of a late birthday gift for him with his birthday yesterday. What's it like now for it to? What is I guess that you talk about using him going forward? What kind of stuff from his performance that you saw today is going to be big for that?
Well, I mean, obviously the stuff like the pure magnitude of the stuff, the fastball velocity, the bite on the slider. There's a changeup in there as well. That stuff plays no matter against who you're playing. It's just, we don't know what role it'll be. I think that guy can eventually close games. He can throw in relief. That's a guy that we looked at as possibly being a 4 starter when we were starting the year.
Think about Mikey Kluska and what kind of game he had tonight.
Yeah, defensively, like Mikey was on it. Like we had some chances to safety squeeze, went away from a big 2-out hit. The only out he had that I thought that was probably could have been better for him was the ball that really crushed the right field that we didn't tag on, which goes on his stat sheet, which should be a sac fly and RBI. We'll figure that one out later. But he was on it, the 2 base hits the other way, and then the big swing at the end.
Talk about the team's ability to just respond after last night.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have a choice. Like, it's either fight or die, and they made that choice to fight, and we have to make the choices. Is that going to be us going forward, or are we just going to kind of flip-flop back and forth? I'm hoping I know exactly what the decision will be.
I heard maybe was Sundin starting to take some BP and kind of inching his way back?
Yeah, he's swinging. We're getting closer. So, and if you ask him, he thinks he can play tomorrow, but we're being smart about it. So.
Maybe you're hoping next week's a possibility?
Yeah, that's that. We're hoping Cincinnati.
What's the biggest thing now that you want to see from today and carry that over into tomorrow, just both offensively and defensively?
Yeah, I thought we were on it defensively. I thought we handled it on the mound, all the situations. That's what UCF baseball should look like. That's what we got to stack up as many of those as we can in a row.
Appreciate it. Thanks
Thank
a lot.
you guys. Appreciate it.
Coach.